it's time for the Jesse T Show. Good to be back with you. That's right, we are back on the air and everywhere from the community to the world. We're broadcasting live right here on Facebook.com/Jesse Torrero. Also on Instagram at Jesse Torrero. That's Instagram Live. And of course on YouTube, Jesse Torrero. Good to have you along, Instagram audience, and good to have you along, YouTube audience. Thanks a lot for checking in to the Jesse T Show, Monday through Friday, right here at 5 o'clock every day of the week. What a beautiful day in Southern California it is on a Monday. We are now out of winter and into spring. Can you imagine? The season went by so fast, and it's now just starting to rain here on the West Coast. Kind of a rainy, drizzly day all weekend long, but a beautiful weekend nevertheless in Southern California, and I hope you're having a great day. This being the first work day of the week, and now you count them down, you only have 4 left. So, hey, just think about the glorious fun you're going to have in just a few days. You know, every day of the week we are here on the Jesse T Show with lots of great programming. We have interviews with guest stars and martial artists and boxers and fighters and politicians and community activists. We have guest stars with directors and writers and just some terrific people, models, and people doing something in their lives. And we have the star of the show, that's you, my friends, who chime in and ask questions and participate here on the Jesse T Show. So we're saying already to C Natural Juicing, CZ Natural Juicing, thanks a lot for having us on. And saying hi to Jesse Andrew Torrero, taking just to point out right here, just a moment to congratulate Jesse Andrew Torrero. Yes, that's Jesse T's son right there, Jesse Andrew Torrero, Jesse Torrero, and it's good to have him along watching us in the beautiful city of Long Beach. That's right. He was terrific this weekend as a professional Spartan obstacle course racer, running in his first race this weekend up in San Jose. He ran with the pros for the first time, and he did absolutely spectacular. Let me tell you about this young man. Been on the circuit for about a year, been training for about a year and a half, and he has made great strides. His running ability, this guy is going to be number one in the world someday. This I predict, and not just because he's my son, because of the dedication, the work, and the desire to be the best he can be all the time. That's right. That's what you got to have in life. You have to have a goal, and you have to have a journey, and you have to have a plan. And if you implement that journey on the way to your goal, and that plan is strategic and it's tactical, you will progress into the very best you can be and attain what you want. In San Jose, he ran with the great ones like Killian and Ryan Kent and so many others. The very best in the world were there in San Jose running with him, this being the first of 5 matches, plus the World Championships at 6, on the way to the World Championships of Spartan in Lake Tahoe at the end of the year. Last year, his placing of 5th pushed him into the pro rankings, and he just did terrific. Out of 150 runners, he placed number 71 with a time under 2 hours. I think it was right around about an hour and 45 minutes, off the pace of the winner of the race by only one short blast of time, about 30 minutes off the pace. Not bad for somebody in his very first professional race, where this time last year he was just starting up, and boy, he has come a long way. Not only that did he place 71st, he said it was his very, very best race that he felt the most comfortable in, and that was a tough course. You can watch it. I posted it up on Facebook.com/Jesse Torrero. I'll be posting it up on YouTube later on tonight, and it's a terrific race. You'll check it out. Jesse Andrew Torrero, the bearded beast. That's right, the boy wonder, the man with a beard that just won't stop. Call him Blackbeard, the bearded beast, right there, and you'll check him out. He's the only one. Looking good, as Freddie Prinze used to say, and running wild. That's the way to go. Also, he placed number 1, number 1, primo. That's right, numero uno, the very best out of the weekend in his age bracket. that being in his early 20s. In his age bracket, 22 years old, he placed number 1 out of thousands and thousands and thousands of runners. You can see the guy has come a long way in a short period of time. That's why I can say he's going to be the very best the world has to offer. And these beautiful United States of America, God bless America, our flag and our national anthem, and the Second Amendment. And I do have something to say about that before we jump in and go on down and scoot downstairs to the Real Estate Corner. As you know, we talk real estate every Monday through Friday right here on the Jesse T Show. On the show today, I've got some great buys for you, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your paper and pen handy, that's right. If your name is Andy or Dandy, I guess that would rhyme too. But if your name was Bambi, oh yeah, 36, 24, 36, ba-boom, ba-boom, baby. Aha. Yes, well, nothing like down on the Real Estate Corner with a beautiful woman or a handsome man, right? That's what they say. Okay, anyway, I have to say one more thing about Jesse Andrew Torrero, and that is very simply, out of all the racers, they are outside the pros. Take the pro heat, which was out in the morning, on Saturday morning, which he participated in and did just spectacular. You can check him at I believe it's J Torrero 9510 on Instagram. J Torrero 9510, and follow him on Instagram. That's Jesse Andrew Torrero. Out of all the runners, the thousands of runners outside the pro ranks, Jesse Andrew placed number 3. Wow. Is that amazing? We're talking about 3,000 to 6,000 runners. So congratulations to Jesse Andrew Torrero. Saying hi to Linda Fettig, who has us on. Hi, Lisa. And Lisa French. Hey, Lisa and Linda. The double L's going on there. Thanks a lot. And she is just terrific members of the Jesse T Nation. The Jesse T Show. Moving down the Real Estate Corner in just a few minutes. Also saying hi to a few other people. Dan Hall up north, a great guitarist. Good to have you along with us, Dan. And say hi to Gigi Barbary at 0509 on Instagram. Hey, Gigi, gorgeous picture of you there. Love the black and whites. Don't you just love black and white? Saying hi to Deshaun McMillian, who has us on. Thanks a lot, Deshaun. And saying hi to Jean Ambris, who has us on too as well on Facebook.com. Happy Jesse Torrero Day. Happy Jesse Torrero Day. Thank you, Lucy Gutierrez. Happy Lucy Day. That's what I say. Lucy Gutierrez. I like that. Yes, very much. Bowden is checking in with us too on the Real Estate Corner. We got a great show lined up. Michael Lamelli just checked in with us too on YouTube Live, Instagram, and here, of course, on the Jesse T Show on Facebook .com. That's /Jesse Torrero. We're going to be talking real estate here in a second. I've got some great buys for you. Some of the very lowest properties in Southern California to buy. And whoever said and told you that you can't find a house under $350,000, $400,000 in Los Angeles, they're just plain crazy because they don't know what they're talking about. Your trusted real estate broker for over 40 years and loan professional here, Jesse Mr. Sold Torrero. I've got the deals for you, and we're going to wheel them out and present them to you. So I want you, if you're looking to buy some real estate, this is the corner to be on every Monday because I give you the places, the dates and the times, and the address and the locations for you to get out there and take a look at some of these great buys. But remember, you got to move quick and you got to be first because the early word in real estate truly does catch the worm. Saying hi to Sherry Maynard Wheeler, who has us on. Thanks a lot, Sherry. So get ready for properties to buy under $350,000 here in beautiful Southern California. Been specializing in real estate in Los Angeles County for a number of years, and I've just about done everything there is in real estate. Though there are things that do happen that sometimes I say to myself and scratch my head and go, my goodness, how in the heck did that ever happen, right? Surprise, surprise. But we're going to be doing that here in just a few minutes. Some of the great properties. How about buying a property for $139,000, 2-bedroom, 1-bath? Yes, here in Los Angeles County. You said I couldn't do it. I did it. Somebody challenged me and said, can you find houses under $200,000 during the week? I said, hey, it's me, Jesse T. Why, of course I can. How about a house at 195 here in LA County? That's right, 195,000, built in 1957, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house for $195,000. If you really want to start your road to wealth and road to super wealth, the best way to do it is in real estate. Exit stage right, time for a water break. Okay, here we go. I do want to go over something, though, and I do want to address very quickly what happened over the weekend with these marches in over 800 cities in the United States of America, talking about getting rid of gun violence in America. And, I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. That's all right. I like that. Yeah, okay. We're doing good there. I get it. I like it. Hey, it's all for a good cause. Then I got to thinking about it for a second, and I put my thinking cap on, and I got to say, wait a second here. Wait a minute. What's going on here? And what's going on is that we have a bunch of young people telling adults what they can and cannot do. And I got to thinking to myself, when was it in this country that young people who just 10 years ago were 8 years old, or 7 or 6 years old, could dictate to me or any adult what was right and what was wrong when they don't even know the beginnings of life yet? Then I got to say to myself, wasn't it Hitler's Goebbels or Goering? I believe it was Goebbels that said, in Mein Kampf, Hitler wrote about this, but it's documented in history. Goebbels said to Hitler that if you give me the children of a nation, I will give you the Third Reich, which means 1,000 years of domination. The way to defeat inside is to destroy the household and destroy the children and turn them against the adults. Wow. And then I got to thinking to myself, wait a second. All those young people preaching at the podium, especially here in Los Angeles, 500,000 strong. And I was supposed to go out there and cover that on Saturday, and I did not because I said to myself, if I cover that, I'm a commentary. I do commentary and editorial. I'm not a journalist. I said, I just would be a hypocrite because I didn't believe in a darn thing that they were talking about. And then I got to seeing some of those signs where it said, F you, know what? The NRA and Trump, and little kids carrying those signs. And then I got to thinking about my kids, 27 and 22, 20s, just like some of these that were out there. And I got to thinking, wait a minute, something doesn't smell right. Something's gone awry in Denmark. Wait a second. And then I woke up this morning. And I said to myself, yeah. I thought, well, I got to write a commentary and send it off. And this is what I sent off. And I'm going to talk about this only right now and move on. Because our nation is made up of what is not ever created again. And that's dirt. Will Rogers said, God, don't make it anymore. So get some, boy. And he's true in that respect. God bless America. And he did, or she did, or the omnipotent one did, by giving us the grace to live. The greatest dirt on this here blue-green earth is the North American hemisphere. And right dab in the middle of it, in the most perfect place, is the dirt we call United States of America. So in some weird sense of it all, in a weird Jesse T kind of way, what I'm about to talk about really is about the real estate of our nation. Because to allow in the rhetoric of lies is sacrilegious and a crime. And this was a commentary piece that I sent in to 2 newspapers this morning. And this is what I put on my Facebook.com/Jesse Torrero. And then I'm going to talk some great prices in real estate. And I'm going to talk about investing and selling your property in a couple of new websites. Yes, they're up and going. Okay. I woke up today thinking about my kids who are in their 20s, both professional athletes, both living a pure, toxic-free life, both wonderful, right-thinking, clean-educated, hard-working, great attitude-loving, strong in body, soul, and mind, both who stand out like just true-blood, old-school Americans, gorgeous, handsome, and ethically, morally, and sound, God-respecting with honesty, honor, and virtues that propel them to a higher level of understanding and thoughtfulness. I woke up today reflecting on the protests across America, led by these young people in their 20s, something and younger, and said to myself, wow, I sure am lucky that these young people are not my young people. Those young people have been manipulated since birth to do exactly what they are doing now. They are being used and do not even know it because their hearts are controlled by the shepherd who is miles away and unseen. I woke up this morning seeing how twisted a step at a time. Gun violence is awful. But guns do not shoot themselves. Criminals, drugged out, crazed psychopaths, not mentally ill people. Killers kill. Heats of passion, terrorists, and those that want to control you by gunpoint. Propagandists controlling all the fake news you see on both sides of the fence. Are the enemies, not rifles, pistols, and what you call assault rifles, which really aren't assault rifles. It's a fabricated term. They're just rifles. The true enemy is really you. You that have not taught your children and your kids right. You that have allowed kids to use profanity. You that have allowed young people to see deviant behavior on the internet. You that have allowed your people to take over your home. You that have turned your kids into sugar addicts and drug addicts. You that allow your babies to have open access to the internet, smartphones, violent games, sick, chop 'em up, killer, psychopathic movies, psychotropic drugs across the counter. You that do not run your kids' lives and participate in their lives all the time. You that do not run right in your own mind. You that you owe $800 a month on a car payment, which is more relevant and important to you than having $800 more time to spend with your youngsters. You who have not God in your life or your house or in your mind or your soul. You who do not read anymore in your home or anywhere. You who do not let your kids and teach them to read. You who do not teach. You who do not engage. You who do not have the moral and ethical strength to keep your family people that are around your family. You who have allowed people to think that you can be a girl when you're actually a boy, or you can be a boy when you're actually a girl. You who are weak, afraid, scared, can't fight. You who are out of shape, all tatted up with metal in your face. You who flaunt your body in public. You who flaunt your sex in public. You who have no decent respect for yourself as an honorable, right-sided young person and human being and adult. You have lost your way, or you never even knew the right way. No wonder our society is becoming more violent. Whose fault is it? Your fault. I'm moving to Wyoming. Bada bing, bada boom. That's the world, according to Torrero. Boom! You're straight on the point. Hoo! Yeah! It's the Jesse T Show. As we move into finding great real estate for you to buy, for you to get your hands on, for you to make a wealthy lifestyle for yourself. The only way to do it, the only way to do it in America for hundreds and hundreds of years has been by investing in real estate. God don't make it anymore, so get some of yours. You got to put your feet in your hands in Mother Earth. That's how you get rich and wealthy in this here, the beautiful America. God bless America beautiful, and God bless our president, President Trump. Thank you for allowing me to live in this great land where I can invest, become somebody, start off as a nobody, and become somebody that has a legacy to pass on to my family after I'm dead and gone. Real estate is the way to go. It's the only way, the more surefire way to make yourself wealthy, to get yourself rich, and to get yourself free. That's right, liberty and freedom come with wealth. Because with wealth comes a serenity. And the way to do that in America is, and always has been, by real estate. And that's what we have to do right here. Today we're talking real estate. We move down into the real estate corner now, hitting downstairs around the corner, under the street light as the sun shines bright here in Southern California on a Wednesday. It's good to have you along with me, Jesse, Mr. Soul Torrero. Check out our new real estate websites at buy.jessetmrsold.com. Free brochures there on 6 great ways and things you need to know before you buy a piece of real estate. That's at buy.com. Jesse T. Mr. Sold Real Estate. Here we go. buy.jessetmrsold.com. A correction, buy.jessetmrsold.com. Also, a second website for those of you who are selling your property or who would like to. You want to check this out at seller.jessetmrsold.com. seller.jessetmrsold.com. Why do they call me Mr. Soul? Because I've sold over 4,000 transactions in the file cabinet, learning real estate the old-fashioned way. By the time I was 18, I got my first real estate license. By the time I was 26, I got my broker's license, a bachelor's degree in business management and communications. Double majored out of college and started my real estate career. So I've been doing this nonstop, straight time, full time for almost over 41 years. They call me Mr. Sold, Jesse Torrero. Mr. T, Jesse T, to you, my friends. That's what it's all about. Let's move down to the real estate corner. And you say to me, oh, Jesse. Oh, Jesse, can you really find properties that are really under $200,000? I got a little challenge match the other day. One of my clients called me up privately on the 818-805-4400 number. Ooh, did I just give my private number out? 818-805-4400. That's private number, baby. That's right. You can get me night and day, 24/7. And when I don't pick up the phone, it means I don't want to talk to you. In fact, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm probably doing a snooze-a-rooney by that time. Yes, I do sleep once in a while. But someone said to me one night, they said, Jesse, you can't find any properties in this here LA County for under $200,000. I said, oh, yeah, I can. They said,